Hey guys, it's Monday, fresh day. I haven't filmed at all today. It's 12:30 and I'm having lunch. I've got eggs, kimchi, avocado, toast, tomatoes, and then I've got another coffee. I did a leg session, which felt harder than last week, but yeah. I haven't filmed very much, it's not very interesting. If I'm just doing the same sort of train sessions, it's going to be quite boring. So this week I'm going to see what's worth videoing, and then yeah, take you through. I had a client this morning, and then I've got a shift in 3 hours. So I'm going to crack on with making use of my time with my own stuff, like on the laptop. And I need to shower. But yeah, nothing else to really report. My legs feel, my quads feel like huge, but that's just because I had so many different types of squats and lunges. And then tomorrow I've got interval day, which I'm well scared about. Oh god, yeah. I need to get my head screwed on, so catch you later. So I have thought, and I haven't even showed this, but looking back on the year, even though it's not the end yet, we are in November, it's literally November the 3rd, my birthday month, by the way. I made a vision board this year, and it's the first time I've ever made one. I've never thought to do it, never even had the brain space to do one, but I did. And if I look at it, it is actually crazy how much comes off of it that's actually sort of happened. Maybe not in the most idealistic way, but I think it just shows that what you do put out there, if you see it every day, really makes you drive towards it. But I'm going to just turn this around and I'm going to show you absolutely everything on here is not completed, but I can talk through it. So yeah, so obviously here, Hyrox, obviously I've competed in those and I'm doing another one. This is the whole point of this series, and I plan to do at least 2 this year, and that has happened, if not more. This would have been amazing, but instead I'm here with this little cheap version. But one day I'll get that camera, because the Sony, I don't know what type it is, but it's basically the most original one that everyone uses for vlogging. It just looks like a really good piece of kit, but I can't really afford it, so that's not part of this year, but technically it counts because the whole point was to highlight vlogging, and that's what I'm doing. And I have done a few vlogs this year of events, so that's cool. The other one is the business one, which is crazy because I have started a business technically, taking a whole career change, leaving corporate. Yeah. Haven't got these, really want these, but it highlights running in some sense, but so does this. This highlights meeting people, getting out of my comfort zone, and I've done that on multiple occasions this year, which is insane because I'm such an introvert. This is just really good food, but I'll eat any food, so yeah, plenty of that. That I have not done. I couldn't dedicate time to that because doing Hyroxes and doing that, it's too much stress on the body for me at the moment, so that's in the future. And then there's a beach on here, and I have been away, very lucky, really lucky, with my boyfriend and his family. Really appreciate that. So, and then there's a track and I've run on a track, which is insane. I have a track local to me, but I don't do it regularly, but it's cool, and it highlights me running, doing intervals, and I've achieved that. And swimming pool, because I had been committed to swimming for the majority of this year, which is really cool as well, since I learned how to. So yeah, I think the biggest one here is like to remember that it does say this, and this has definitely happened. Yeah, I just thought I'd show that because I would actually encourage it. I know it sounds so cliche, pretty much every influencer does it, doesn't they? But it did and has worked, and I will have to do another one next year. Don't look back. It's quite a good reminder. The thought of going back to my old work, I'd rather be put in a hole. Guys, I forgot I ordered calf compression sleeves. I've just put one on to try it on, and I just don't know if I can pull this off. Look, and it looks so funny because the track is on. Oh yes. They only had pink in my size, and like, they're just so bright, obviously. I just feel like a right muppet. I've never wore calf sleeves, right, and the only reason I'm doing it is because they feel sensitive, and I want to carry on, so I'm hoping, like, carry on running. I'm hoping that, like, these help. They are proper hard to get on though, and like, yeah, I wouldn't race in them because I feel a bit silly, but it was like, if you're doing a marathon it's probably worth doing, but for a Hyrox I don't think it's really worth doing. But for training, maybe it helps a little bit with compression. The exciting thing maybe this week is that I'm going to go and meet an online client and do an in-person session with her, which is quite cool, tomorrow morning, so we'll get up early. I'm really not sleepy at all. I did an evening shift today and I trained legs, and for some reason I'm really wide awake, which is not good for me. I think I don't know. And also, guys, I ate so much yogurt. Basically, let's go off tangent. Let's go on backstory. It's really hard to believe, might be. I was a full strict vegan for like 4 years, and then and that was just due to like health reasons. I made the switch. Basically, I just like, I don't know, I don't want to go too far into it, but I really wanted to lead with plants because I felt like my body was like, it wasn't processing normal food, and it can build up toxins inside of you. And anyway, I don't really want to go on a tangent about it, but anyway, I did it for a really long time, and then, God, I think it's 2 years now. Is it 2 years really? I think it's 2 years where I turned back to eating meat, and eggs and fish like that. But I was off of, I wouldn't consume anything with milk in, so I would still have dairy free. I would still drink oat milk and almond milk and stuff. But then in the last year I introduced yogurt, and now it's like I'm obsessed, and I can't believe what I noticed was like, introducing meat hasn't been a problem. Eggs actually turned out okay. They were the first thing I started consuming before I went to the meat. And then I definitely have like I definitely believe that like dairy is inflammatory. And like, if I have too much of it, that's when my gut starts to do what it used to do. So I would suffer like really severely with acid reflux and like seriously bad stomach problem. Like I'd look pregnant. Like Like that's how bad it would look. So I noticed like I can have small portions of yogurt, but then like after these past 2 days, coming back to normal now, I've consumed like 500-gram tubs. It's not normal, but it's Greek style, like, and I just think that's the best when it's like the real nice ones. Anyway, I regret that because it's really messed my stomach up. Makes you like gassy and like, yeah. So I definitely don't recommend having a big dose of it. And I would still always buy things that don't have milk in. So like, I know it's weird that I'm eating yogurt, but it's to just control like how much I'm having. So I would never just buy like normal milk. Definitely not. It's too much. I wouldn't buy butter. Don't really consume butter unless I'm like out. Do you know what I mean? And like sweet items, I would never buy really stuff with milk in it, which is quite hard. Anyway, now I'm like, I don't want to make the switch back to Alpro yogurt because I'm so used to having the normal yogurt, but obviously I lost willpower because I did it for 4 years, so, but I was very conscious about it. Now I guess I've been a bit more lenient, but yeah, anyway, that's the backstory of that. So yeah, tomorrow will be interesting. I may have time to go and use these compression boots up at this place near us, if I have time, but need to really nail down in between work, nail down like my next steps of how I can promote myself a little bit more. Trying to come up with like a bit of a strategy. It's all a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? Good morning, guys. I say guys every time because that's who I'm talking to. Guys, girls, everyone's guys. It's Tuesday morning, 20 to 6. I need to leave to go to my client. But I've just eaten rice cakes with honey because I want to try and get this interval session done straight after. I'm hoping I can use her gym because that would be a lifesaver. Otherwise I don't know if I'll be able to fit it in. I didn't want to have nothing. I'm not hungry, but I have eaten 2. This is my 3rd one. I need something if I'm going to do them because they're hard intervals. My belly feels really dodgy from yesterday. So anyway, so I'm going to eat this. I'm bringing my coffee with me, and I'm hoping the session goes okay. So my plan is not planned. I did my session. I didn't do my session. I went and met my client in person. Really cool gym space she's got going on there, bless her. It's really good to just touch base and see how she's actually moving in person. I just did it complimentary to just, it's different with online people because you can get videos from them that like I can't describe the best tips without being physically there. So the in person is so important, right? And just little tweaks that she was not maybe aware of helped. So with like hinge patterns and some of her squatting, her like ankle mobility, and hips and things, just lots of little bits like that. But that took way longer than I thought, and I always forget, like face to face I'm really bad at time management. Like I got there for 6 a.m. and I only left about 5-10 minutes ago, so there's no way I was getting my interval session done, which I'm a little bit annoyed about because it means I've got to work this bit of my shift until 1:30 and then I get a 2-hour gap before I'm back up there for the shift. I don't know what I agreed to a cover, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm trying to be nice. Hello, we are in the car on the way to the gym. to myself that I would test intervals like without any treadmill. But I usually do that within the session, like when I have like station work and runs together. So yeah, this one is just simple, so now I'm going straight there to do this. I've got 2 hours. I got out of there a little bit later than I wanted to, but I did some like activation work at my work, so when I get to the gym I should just be able to do like just dynamic stuff, because I don't want to spend too long doing more activation, although it probably already deactivated, but at least I've done it in some form of rehab. Open count, please, please, please. So session is 2k warm up, 1k up 4:10 pace, and then off a 2-minute jog, I think, and then repeat that 4 times. That's going to be hard. That's quicker than last week. If you watched last week's, you'll know my pace. And then 500 metres at 4:05 pace. That is going to be fucking so hard. And I think that's twice, or I haven't checked. I need to double check, but I'm driving. So yeah, that is action. And then I need to literally rush back to mine to get all my overnight stuff to take to my boyfriend's tonight. So I'm not going to go there and after. Oh god, the thought of that though, I'm getting stressed about it, because it goes so quickly, like when you just need to work out and you've got to do everything beforehand and after. It's just like, it's because this shift is 3:45, so just don't have time for anything. But yeah, trying not to stress, but I am. Guys, I'm crying at how hard that session was. I actually could have cried on camera, but I think I've like sucked it up. That
handle the
it was so hard. I'm such a rush now. God, I've got to get home quickly. I need to have a shower because I won't have. Like basically, I wanted to get all my stuff, go to work, then go from work straight to my boyfriend's like usual. But like I need to stretch. Basically, I felt my hip again. Well, like it's like, what's that? Like the groin area-ish, kind of, on my left side. So every single interval I had, I couldn't complete in full. I'm really disappointed in myself. The first kilometre at 4:10 I completed in one. Then I had to keep stopping at 500 or 600. I think one of them I stopped twice, and then took longer rests. And then my 500s, it was 500 times 4 at 4:05, and they were really hard. They were hard, and so I had to stop every single one, apart from one where I called my boyfriend after a long rest to do my last 2, and on the one he said on the phone, I managed to push through it. He wasn't even saying anything, and like obviously we spoke before, and I was like, can you just stay on the phone to me? So this was the biggest like barrier I've definitely experienced in a running session, which is the reason I got a coach, because there's no way I would do this on my own. Also, like the paces I wouldn't have really known. So I think I found a true like challenge. Like I have done the session, but I had to keep breaking it up, and that's where I'm disappointed. And I'm now in a rush and stressed, and I've had like I think a bit of a mental battle like with other stuff, and I think that's knocked on to the running. So here's some real fucking truth, like to my journey. That really was an experience. Guys, it's the evening. That was such a chaotic shift. I was late. I'm never late. That threw me. I then thought it was a different class. Luckily, like I had it all prepped anyway, but I then had to change tactics of what I was teaching. I had a coffee at like 4 p.m. to keep me going. Smashed my glass lunchbox when I come out into the car park. Now I'm sat in a car park eating a poke bowl because I have no meal prep, and I bought some chicken poppers and some cocktail sausages because I'm trying to get protein, because after today I just felt like my body's took a massive beating. So yeah, I was only going to have soup, but I forgot my soup, so here we are. Before I go to my boyfriend's, I don't want to eat this at his because I'd rather be like chatty. Well, I'm done in, but I'm really pissed off today. Like, that session was so hard and things just haven't gone right, and I've kind of kept it really all together, but I know that means we're gonna have a breakdown. Hey guys, look at me in the car again, eh? It's Wednesday. Happy days, because why? Because I haven't had to get up early. I've dozed around.
We've spoken.
Oh god, everything's going off. It's 1 PM. This is actually, the day's already going. I can't believe it. Had loads of talking discussions with my boyfriend this morning, and now I'm finally going to the gym. I'm going to his one, so I'm going to just a pure gym, which is a bit different for me, but it's an upper body day. I feel good even though I haven't made much headway with my admin, but it was good to talk things out because I don't ever get to do that properly with each other, and like we've been able to talk about some stuff, and this made me think a little bit positively, even though like I'm still in a bit of a rut in some sense. I've still got a bit more positive mindset. I've like made lots of notes and stuff. I'm a very like systematic person, and I feel like this vlog series is turning into more about like, yes, I'm training for pro, but it's turning into more of like all the stuff that comes along the way, which I guess is kind of what I was trying to highlight anyway, but like next steps in my own career, or like, I don't know, business kind of thing. But either way, I hope it's some good interaction for the vlog, and probably less boring than just training, because like stuff on repeat, it just isn't that exciting. Obviously I'll show you the highs and lows, like yesterday was a really bad luck, but yeah, there's an upper body session and I just need to like crack through it.
I was trying to get the crack of the mirror in the middle of your face so that your face shrunk.
Hey, good morning guys. It is Thursday, 8:30 in the morning, and I woke up. I could have slept 20 more hours, but I've got a meeting today, I've got a shift, and I need to train, and I want to go to the sauna, and yeah, so I'm in a rush. I've got like tiny little gaps, so I need to eat, and I've made the biggest bowl of Weetabix and topped it. Look, this is like unnecessary amount, but I'm a greedy person. Look at that. Oh my god. I'll get that down, digest it, and then head to the gym for a WOD. Like, so there's not much running. It's running on warm up and cool down, but my perineal is being dodgy, so I'm going to see if I can even do the run, which is fun. But yeah, anyway, and then we'll have a meeting, 2 meetings today. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, well, I will check back in a little bit. Why are they nice? Why are they so nice? Showing you the fit of the day. So I'm in a rush, but I need to talk more on here, I feel like. So anyway, this session I think is going to be quite intense, and guys, that Weetabix I ate way too much. Like, I didn't need to have 3 Weetabix. I had banana, honey, blueberries. I feel so heavy. I could have just like not eaten, if I'm honest, but I'm always under the impression like, no, you need to eat, because what if you just can't push that a little bit more? It's just I've had too much, and I just need to be a bit more mindful. I'm really bad with portion control, because I like my food, okay? That's why I'm always a little bit on the bigger side. I really struggle to like, yeah, to keep a bit shaved off. It's just, I've been like it for so long. Yeah, anyway, look at the fit, it's so cute. Look, these are my favourite like little pink shorts. They're Lululemon. Cute. They got a little thing, you can pull them. They're not like really short either, so like your ass isn't hanging out. And then the bra, I wore this to Hyrox. If you watched the last video, you'd know. That's Gymshark, but the pinks match, really cool. And I love these tops, Gymshark as well, but they're really hard to get hold of. They go out of stock a lot, and they are well cute. It's a cute fit, and I'm holding on to a tan from September. Like, up here, I'm like tanned. Obviously down here I'm a bit, you can't really see, but less tanned. Yeah, I'm hoping in 20 minutes this food is going to settle a bit more, because also the coffee added on top is just like really heavy, and I've got a lot of jumping around to do, and I'm starting off with 2k run, and obviously like I'm going to have to do a much quicker warm up than usual, and that's not good for my foot. I'm worried about my foot. I'm debating like, do I need to go on the bike or not, but I'm planning to do the 2k warm up run to the gym, and then do the session, and then do the 2k warm down back. But well, I have that in my head, so that's what I'm going to go and do, but it might hurt. I thought I was feeling good when I started this video. I'm really out of breath, I feel really unfit, I feel really heavy. So, I mean, I can't really do anything about it, but my legs feel fine. My foot is only now 550 metres in. No, 650 metres in. I can feel it slightly. And I haven't checked my heart rate because I know it's high. I feel out of breath and it's moving fast. But yeah, it's only 2k. I'm gonna have to just jog near the gym. It is wet, but not pouring. But yeah, I can feel it 100% on my foot, but it's like doable. It's not too bad. I can imagine a long time it will kick in, but this is not long. But yeah, super stodgy. I seriously need to sort my food out. I've had a good couple of weeks where like I had a bit more control of my portions, but I was always hungry. I don't like that feeling, so I'm a bit sceptical about doing that again, but especially so close. But the anatomy is, the lighter you are, the less impact on joints and faster. It is science. Like, lots of people out there say like, no, it doesn't matter, but you can still pull out the times, but I think the impact on the body is a bit harsher. So, I mean, it's obvious. I mean, look at athlete runners. They're lean, you know, lean muscle. But anyway, let's not go down that tangent. Let's just keep going. I'm going to need to go to the toilet immediately when I get to the gym now. Cheer my. Excuse the state of me. I'm running back now. I'm going to be late for this meeting. I have told them though, but my legs don't feel very good now. I did part A, part B. I'm going to have to come back and finish, which is really weird because I finished on, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 wall balls and burpees. I've only got to 40 wall balls, so I have to finish it. I'm gonna have to come back, which I'm coming back anyway, but fucking hell, this is a lot harder than I thought. Hi guys, I've had no time to update you at all. I am so stressed I can feel my blood boiling. I'm burning out badly, I think. Like, it's actually stressing me out so much of what's going on, and I can't really talk about it online, obviously, because it's like my job. But it's like abnormal amounts of stress, and now it's impacting, like, obviously how I train and stuff, because my heart rate is just naturally so much higher. I really wanted to make this a bit positive, but yeah, I mean, I'm at work now and I've got a shift to do. I need to write my boards up. Luckily cardio is set out for the boot camp, but I've got to do my other stuff like box fit, lift and a build. These are all like the session names. I need to put the coffee machine on. I'd love something a bit more positive. Don't think I'm in the right headspace to do that. So I put my phone down somewhere already. I've lost it. I'm really stressed. Really stressed. And I'm really rushy today. Good morning, guys. I've just delivered coaching this morning. I'm sat in my car about to eat my breakfast. I've got to come back here about midday for a PT simulation for somebody, 1-to-1. That's going to be really exciting. So I'm just going to eat my oats first. And I also need to do something on my phone before I forget, and it's taking a very long time to try and do. I hate admin and systems. It's stressful. And I'm wearing glasses because I forgot to wear my contacts, so I'm blind as a bat. So, overnight oats. I think I've done a bit too many. I think I've put more liquid in more than anything, to be honest. So, blueberries, chia, protein powder, peanut butter, almonds. Yeah, it's quite creamy. Almond milk. I would love some honey, but Hyrox session I've got to get done has running involved at certain paces again, but only like 3.5k running. And some sled work again. So similar to last week. Hey guys, I'm done my session. That was pretty brutal. It was a lot of sled pull and runs, not loads of runs, but it was felt hard. And then sled pull into bent over rows and high reps, and my back just was not having it. I was trying to brace my core as much as I could, but I think sometimes you just can't. When you're doing like high reps, body's just like fatigued, isn't it? So yeah, anyway, that was tough. Now I'm going to do my PT, then I'll be heading home to get on with admin and also sort my face. Oh, I'm so sweaty. A bit gross, but I've just got a coffee from the gym. Little flat white. Oat flat white. And yeah, off I go. I really want to wipe my face, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Okay, that took so much longer than I anticipated. Well, not so much longer than I anticipated, but I knew it would be a tough session. But ran over like sort of half an hour-ish. So now I'm put back on the back foot for like I want to get done myself. It's now 2:30. Wonderful. Yeah. Everything's a mammoth task. Really proud of that client. That was a pro solo men's sim. Absolutely insane weights. So fair play. But he'll need a few days to recover. 1,000,000%. But main thing is big challenges to overcome and doesn't put him off for doing his real race. So result. I've been watching Bake Off in the bath. I freaking love Bake Off so much because I'm such a baker at heart, really. I'm not like good with all the decoration, but I'm really I like flavours and I like to eat it, obviously. So yeah, So I've been watching that. But before that, when I got back, I got on top of like some admin tasks, and I sort of jotted things down that I'm thinking I need to do over the weekend, or like, yeah, basically. Yeah, because I felt like my brain was really overloaded. So yeah, did that, and then I made some Weetabix protein bars, which I still need to post a recipe on my Instagram, which I'm going to do because people DM'd me about them and they are so easy, and I thought it'd be cool to just post a little reel. So I need to film a little reel. I filmed like how to make them. I want to do like a little intro bit, so I'll show you what they look like as well at the same time as I do that in a minute. I'm just going to sort like my face out, like get blackheads and things. It's like a weekly routine. I do it. I have one of these little sucky vacuum things. I'm not going to make you sit through that though. And then what else? Oh yeah, dinner is sort of cooking, semi-done. I'm like obsessed with basically like mixed bean salad, like the one you get in a tin, but I like rinse it out so there's no like stuff on it, although it's got like a little tang. I think there's like lime juice, but they love to put sugar in everything, like even beans, like they're like the mixed bean salad, and it's like, why is there sugar on it? Make it make sense. But I try and like rinse it all off. And then quinoa, I would love like a mixed grain, but I was like, I would just have the quinoa because I've got quinoa in the packet in my kitchen. And then chicken thigh, because I don't have any breast. Just making use of things, and then I'm going to put that on the peri peri marinade. And then salad leaves, edamame, what else? I like tomatoes. And then I think that's quite a good, oh, and lentils. I freaking love lentils. Got a 12 days of Hyrox challenge that's free and fun, and I've put it on my Instagram, so I would love if you would check that out if you do follow me and you are into a little bit of fitness or you want to try something out. Like, it's just fun. If you sign up to the little sign up sheet form link, I'm trying to say that, you will get a DM at the beginning of December with all the details, or like an email, however you prefer to be contacted. I would love for people to take part in that, and I will put the link in the bio in this vlog. That will be useful, I think, so you don't even have to go to my Instagram, you can just use the little link. But that'd be really cool. I really want to get people on board with like a little challenge. I think it'd be fun. I'm working hard, and I just really want to showcase that. So, and I just think it'd be fun to get involved. And yeah, so my Instagram is Functional and Fit. That is my business name for my PT business. So yeah. Look at this absolute beauty, guys. This camera's not doing any justice, but that, delicious. Guys, okay, basically I'm gonna video this for an Instagram reel, but also for my vlog. So yeah, so these are the Weetabix bars. Let's taste test them. Oh, listen to that crunch. Oh my god. Kinder Bueno vibes. Guys, they're so easy to make. Hello guys, if you're wondering why I'm down here, it's because I've had to put this on charge, although it's been on charge for the whole night, so I'm a bit confused what's going on there. I'm getting worried, is it dying on me even though it's a month old. I haven't picked up the camera today, guys, because it's Saturday and I felt really flat and I've had to just go straight to work in the morning. I've just got back now after doing a quick food shop. So that's done. So yeah, I'm pretty flat. I wanted to rush home. I wanted to try and get home as much as I could so I could sit at my laptop and do things that require my brain, even though I'm so tired. Or I feel tired. How many tin tomatoes do I need, guys? In my life? Yeah guys, so this is what I've made. It's fat. I actually ate 2 sausages already. Chicken sausages, got 2 more there. Some hash browns, already ate half one. Eggs, kimchi, ketchup, avocado, bread underneath, toast. Yum, lush, while I sit at my laptop. Basically, I need to crack through stuff before I lose any motivation. But yeah, basically that's it. We're going to sign this off now because I'm not going to video the massage, obviously, because it's just embarrassing. It's a new person, so yeah. Join me for a new block next week. Yeah, tomorrow's a long run day. And then yeah, new week. 1 week closer to first Hyrox Pro. Ciao! Hello guys, so update, I've just carried on this vlog. I'm in the car, I've just left this massage. So, as usual, got there late. Well, this was somewhere new as well. But the amount of traffic lights, what is it when you leave the house, yeah? There is always something, like, you can't just drive around. Like, when can you just drive somewhere and be on time? Doesn't matter if you leave early. And then I hate that because you look like an unreliable person. And I'm actually not. It's just like my freaking life. I've got 2 horrendous spots on my face that are like ready to go, but they're so painful here and here. Anyway, so just tried someone new and we literally just did legs. Seeing as I arrived about 10 minutes late, that obviously puts me on the back foot, which is really annoying because obviously I'm not getting the most value of my time, but we did it. Yeah, mate, it was just literally massage. It was no fancy stuff. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Which, yeah, I would have maybe liked, but because it's someone new, I think they may be sometimes a little bit hesitant to like do things. So yeah, what is cool about this guy is that downstairs he has got a recovery zone of infrared sauna and ice baths. So you can go and use those, which I would like to come back to do, but it is a bit of a drive for me, especially with all this traffic and stuff. And then that's that. I'm going back home, going to have soup for dinner, and then I'm going to crack on with actually making this YouTube. Actually, I just posted my other one, and I need to say already I've had like 100 sign-ups this Hyrox thing, because I noticed, guys, I've got so much traction from Facebook. Who would have known? Because I don't have many followers on Instagram, so it was Facebook, and like so many people from everywhere are like signing up, so I can't believe it. Yeah, so let's see how many more we get, and I might have to close it. So yeah, if you haven't already, I'm going to put the link again in this vlog below, so sign up. If it's still open when I put this out, I'm going to decide, I'm not sure, probably might be closed actually, but yeah, Hyroxmas, 12 days of Hyroxmas challenge in December that I'm going to do. Everything's online, but it's for you to go and get involved and have fun. I'm dying for a wee. Damn. Yeah, and then another thing to just top the day. I've been trying to do so much stuff that my laptop at home is like so slow. It's worrying me. And then my storage on my phone is telling me I've got 35 minutes left of video storage, so these are all things that I just don't have like proper equipment for, but I want to just do it, so I'm gonna have to like somehow clear space on something. Obviously this is on my phone, like I've got the little camcorder for most of my actual vlogging, but then every day-to-day content, like I'm using my phone, obviously photos and everything else that my phone holds, so it's a bit hard to try and like, it's all a bit chaotic and like financial freedom to just like invest in really good stuff. So I'm kind of just making do with what I can. And to be honest, that is how I know most successful people have started. So pray that I'm one of them. Anyway, I'm gonna head now and listen to our podcast on the way home. And yeah, ciao.